had precious time on. I came over here last night. We smoked a gram of weed, me and Lee, just to get the month started off right.
Just take the edge off.
Yeah, because I was with the family all day. I went to church, choir.
Damn.
Then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and I went and got a massage at the Gin place. And on the way back, I go, Lee, meet me over at the fucking office. Let's do a fucking grandma. Some bubblicious to get the week going. Lee asked me, he calls, I go, Lee, were you high this morning? He goes, yeah. Where are you high? I go, not really. I just went home and I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a banana, 2 apples.
Because taking bong hits with Joey is great. Like, when I think I'm done, like, there's no way I could take another bong hit.
We didn't stop.
He said we had 2 more. I was like, what are you talking about?
We went right through a gram of 25% weed.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Me and him, a gram straight, back for back,
Damn.
like we were playing checkers. Like we were playing, what is that battle? B-52. You son of my Battleship. Yeah, we played Battleship Bong hit last night.
Wow.
We just went back and forth until we couldn't see. I drove in, everybody was sleeping. I thought they were asleep, and then they woke up with belly aches and shit. I'm high as fuck.
So did you guys cut out the edibles?
Yes.
Yeah?
Why?
No more.
No more.
At all.
Too intense? Or
You know, once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't intense the way, like, I think normal people think of intense. Because we were taking, like, a minimum of 1,500, and that was a light night.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, we were going
For like 3 years.
Deep.
for like 3 years?
Yeah. You go home, you wake up, there's breadcrumbs and shit all over your kitchen. There's a dead cat.
I still remember the Pauly
stars.
Shore
the Pauly Shore
story,
episode
man.
was just too much. And it was time to evolve. I wanted to get better conversation out of people.
Sure.
It's tough for me to give you a star and you and me. And it's cute, but you know what, man? We're adults.
Sure.
So it was a different direction. I love when things evolve.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a show that stays the same forever.
Yeah.
I remember a kid's parent telling me one time when the last Led Zeppelin album came out, Into the Outdoor, whatever, we were at their house, and the mother came in, and her husband was a jazz drummer, so she knew music. And she goes, you know, I'm not crazy about Led Zeppelin, but one thing about them is on all their albums, they have a different sound. Mm-hmm. Like they showed up with a different sound, one different thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I believe it's the same, whether it's podcasting, a TV show. Give me a different dimension to let it grow in my mind. I thought it was just time. Plus, the edible business went out of business here. You got to eat 80 things for you to get high. I ain't got time to fill my stomach with fucking Jell-O dust. That fucking Jell-O dust makes you shit, and you're high till you shit it out the next morning. You wake up until you take a shit, you're high. You take a shit, you're like, wow, I'm not high no more.
Your shit smells like the edibles, too.
And it smells like edibles, and it clogs everything up. Everything had Jell-O on it. I had more Jell-O in my system. You can't eat the cookies. That's diabetes. You can't eat, you know. They're just giving you diabetes. You're eating cookies and brownies. And so what you're trying to strive for is the smallest thing I could give you with the strongest potency, you know. They had the spray. The spray was pretty good. 1,000. You're under there spraying it like Banaka, like you got bad breath. And next thing you know, you're hammered. It was great. I'm just 55. I'm on to something new. You know, I'm trying to do new things.
What about the drinks? Have you done the drinks?
Don't like them.
Yeah.
Don't like them. I don't. I'm very old school when it comes to that. I still enjoy the process of cutting it. You know, one thing this new narco show tells you is how the Mexicans were smuggling brown marijuana into the country. They had control of it. But this guy came up with a way to eliminate the male seed from the female seed to make it stronger. So he goes, show me a kilo of your weed. And the guy took out like a suitcase. And he goes, this is a kilo of our weed. We could smuggle more, you know. And I still remember being a kid in Sensemilla. That was it, Sensemilla. But then Bob Marley showed up with fucking Raggy and 5 black dudes with dreadlocks. And he had a weed called lamb's bread. So now the Jamaicans were, so our part of the country, we had more brown Mexican weed. No, we had more Colombian gold and Panama red and lamb's bread than the West Coast. The West Coast had the Mexican brown and the Sensimilla, and then to make real money, the Sensimilla started crossing over. We started seeing green weed instead of brownish, reddish, goldish weed, and that was just a complete different. But even when you got like Colombian gold, it had a lot of seeds in it. If you bought an eighth of it, it was all seeds. That's why when you buy old vinyl, when you open it up, a seed will fall out. Because that's how you cleaned your weed in the 70s and 60s.
Right. Yeah.
Why, you bought the album, you took the album out, you put it out. And then as you rolled the joint, you rolled it on the thing. The seeds would go to the middle of the album. You would scrape the weed and roll a joint. So that's what people use their albums for, to fucking clean the weed out.
Wow.
Pretty fucking amazing
Wow.
process.
Nice.
Wow.
We've
What-
changed. If it's 2 in the afternoon and you ain't high, go fuck yourself. Get out of my face. I want you around me like I want cancer in my ball sack. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come around here looking at me with your fucking wide eyes, thinking that I'm gonna reform. Go fuck yourself. My morning starts at 5:30 a.m. Either you're there or you're square. You know what I'm saying?